guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Frost from Kajin Cosplay, and tonight we're back again with you guys with Vikings! Season 2, Episode 3, Treachery. What happened last episode?
Last episode, we kind of jumped 4 years in the future, and Ragnar now has 3 kids. Well, 1 kid on the way who's supposed to have like the serpent's eye or serpent in his eye or something like that. We dubbed him the sneaky little shit before he's even born, so there you go. He's got 2 other sons with his new wife. No sign of BJORN and Lagertha, but Ragnar keeps asking about BJORN and talking about him, so he still has him in his heart, and it's been hard for him.
Of course he does.
Yeah. The priest has assimilated really well to the Viking culture.
He went to his first raid, killed his first man to protect Ragnar.
And Ragnar gave him the armband to show his fealty to Ragnar, so that was cool. Yeah, there's stuff like that. Anyway, we also got introduced, well, we barely saw him, but we got introduced to a new king that's supposed to be just as Ragnar, the same. So we still don't know what that means, how that's gonna show up. I'm very excited for this new thing they're doing. We don't trust anyone back home, so I'm like, let's just do this. Let's see what happens.
Nice.
Episode 3, Season 2.
Let's jump into this, guys.
I want to see BJORN and Lagertha again.
Oh.
Especially since it's been 4 years, so BJORN is like
almost
18 years old.
Yeah.
No, Lagertha! Oh, she's so beautiful. She still looks like regal and stuff.
Why must I follow you up the fields? You're my wife.
Oh.
You should be at my side, especially when we have important guests.
I will not stay to hear my son insulted.
Your son should know his place. He continues to be resentful. He refuses to accept or acknowledge my love for him.
You don't love anyone, Sigvard. You don't know how to.
Oh.
Lagertha, don't let this happen. She would have never let that go or slide with Ragnar, so why is
I don't think you would have hit her to begin with.
Oh, they've been hitting each other a lot.
But playfully, not like that.
Yeah. So why is she letting this happen?
You keep talking to me like I know what a saint is. A saint is a man who has lived a particularly holy life, performed some miracle, or been martyred, killed, for their beliefs. But I am dead. What use can I be? Christians believe that the bones can still exert benediction, can perform miracles.
Now is the time to say what you said last episode. He's more and more interested in his religion all the time.
It is an interesting religion.
Knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Oh. I used to be like you.
Yeah.
No! Stop!
Well, he reacted out of reflex, but... Just after he explained someone dying for his beliefs.
Do you think it's gonna change him, or...?
It's probably terrifying for him to... Not terrifying, but so troubling for him.
Hide or they will kill you. You're one of us. Once.
Then I will tell you this. One day you will be caught. We will catch you and crucify you. For an apostate is the lowest and the vilest of all creatures in the eyes of God. Oh. Los Vikings.
Who
said that your beliefs are more true than theirs?
Although, to be honest, Christians used to do the same thing with people who did not believe in their God. Right after he gave that speech about saints, martyrs. It's crazy. He's more interested in the bread and how they make this than the treasure.
That's knowledge.
Yeah. That's one thing I really love about his character.
Aww.
A kid. Family man.
Yeah.
Although you probably kill her parents.
Yeah, no, afraid after that, yeah.
Is he speaking? Good. Oh.
Orlando, quiet him. Right in his mouth.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Some of them won't like that.
Deus tibi benedicas. Suffer no more, but trust in thy salvation.
Oh,
there's a difference. No, but there's a difference between, you know, being on their side and not, well, trusting them and putting his loyalty. And then there's another. It's another thing to torture someone who did nothing.
Bjorn?
I've seen his face. I've seen his face in trailers. I think it might be him.
Yeah, I think it is.
He still has the same freaking haircut.
Why would you allow him to do that to you?
What are you talking about?
Your husband, Earl Sigvard, I saw him. Will you let him hit you again?
It will never happen again.
If it does, I'll kill him.
Acting is good because I literally see the little guy in him.
What did Ragnar say?
Oh.
That's to do with your father. Nothing.
Sometimes I think of him. I miss him. I can't help it.
He's your father.
You're smart. You're a son. You must always be proud.
As should you for being his wife.
She should not allow that new guy to treat her like this.
No.
I'm kind of waiting for her to stab him in the back. I kind of want her to be stronger than that.
Oh.
New son. That's the sneaky little shit. I don't know if he's gonna be evil in the future. I don't.
What is his name? Sigurd, after my father.
Oh shit. Literally has a serpent in his eye. Damn.
Our powers might be through them.
But then what is that gonna do? Does it give him powers?
Maybe he's gonna be a little shit in the future.
Well, that's why I call him sneaky little shit.
This land is rich. But here is a real treasure.
He's a farmer.
Earth. I'm a farmer. I'm the son of a farmer. And this is what I understand. Compared to our poor countries where it is hard to farm, hard to live, here, it is easy. If we lived here, we could feed everybody. There would be no hunger.
I like your thinking, but here's my question. Would the Saxons simply invite us to live among them?
Kill the king. Pretty sure they won't, but kill the king. I mean,
Maybe not.
I have been sent here by Egbert, King of Wessex. The king regrets your attack on the Holy Church at Winchester. He wonders how much longer you intend to remain in his kingdom.
Depend.
He's looking.
Upon what?
Upon what he'll offer us to leave. Or what he'll offer us to stay. We want to make peace with the king.
Peace.
Just don't attack them.
So we don't have to kill any more of you.
I will relay your message to the king.
He don't.
Why? What did he do?
Because he was looking, I think, almost like... Ragnar always tries to make his deals, and either it's Rollo, now it's the king. No one fucking listens.
Oh my gosh.
I think he was... It's almost like he was looking at archers getting ready to attack if something went wrong. But now his peace talk is over. Oh my god. Prove yourself, buddy.
Who are they?
I think I can guess. Go back to the town. Find anyone who can fight. Anyone who can hold a weapon. We're under attack.
I mean, he's terrifying in battle, so maybe he can pull this off. Please. This little shit needs to die.
Jump ship!
It's not the best way to start a fight. Because they arrive so slowly. And they are slowed by the water.
I would have attacked by night. That would be much more
effective. Oh, but that's I think that's the coward way to fight.
Yeah, true.
They don't expect them to be able to fight back anyway, so. Let's go, Rollo! It's been 4 years, but you still can pack a punch. Come on, you can do this. Every time Ragnar leaves nowadays, something awful happens.
Every single time.
Stay united. Careful. Oh, God. Oh, shit. So fucking good.
He's not hurt for nothing. Oh my god, I love the music. Could they run the other way and show them from the back?
You can't win, Rollo!
Try.
There is no disgrace in the eyes of the gods to save yourself for another day, Rollo. Let me speak for the gods, for I will shortly join them in their bright halls. But you have other work to do here. Go. I will tell the gods what you have done.
It's a huge difference from what he used to be.
Before he would have just jumped into the battle.
He wouldn't have backed away, stay away from a fight. But there are more important things to do. He's waiting. Well, they knew they were gonna die, but it's better to die like this than... They would have been killed anyway, I think, so... This shitty guy.
Well, they wrong him in a way. So.
True, but they did wrong him, but it's still a shitty way to do this, to attack them when he knows that there's no one to defend a place.
Some might that does the better.
Yeah.
Better time to attack a place.
Strategically, it's the best way to do this, but. Ragnar's gonna come back to nothing.
I was gonna have to take it back.
He's still Earl, but now his people is very small. The people that are left at home, because he's still got the men.
Yeah.
His attempt at peace never works, ever. He's always the one trying to find a deal, like with this guy and the king in episode 1, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying like, I mean, why do we fight against each other? Why can't we just work together in order to get better land, but get peace and stuff? And now the king is the one who destroys that peace, and he's the one paying for this. The king is the one who destroyed the treaty, not Ragnar. Ragnar listened to the king because he swore filthy to him. But it's not his idea to not take the guy along with him. But he's the one who's going to lose everything now. Same thing in England. Ragnar is trying to, say, there's land here we could farm. He's a farmer. He knows how hard it is to provide with the lands that they have back in Scandinavia. So he's the one saying, look at this. This is rich. This is the true treasure. We could move here. We could make peace and do something. And he made an attempt, and it was gonna work. But the fucking king had to kill one of them. I still don't really know. Like, I would assume that he thought the guy was looking for a way out, or people, getting ready to attack them if something was gonna happen. I don't know. He was looking like to the sides a lot, and the king thought it was suspicious. But then why attack just this guy? And why attack him at all?
I thought that he was maybe looking for how many men there were and how they were
gathering intel.
Yeah,
so that could be it. He still destroyed the peace attempt. Ragnar did not do it like
difficult. He made it difficult.
He kind of made it impossible. Actually, they tried to speak to them. They tried to get to know what they wanted, and they destroyed their shot. The guy is going to go back and say, we were there, they talked about peace, and then when we were about to go back, they killed one of ours. So, they're barbarians. You should not trust them. The guy is ready, though. Like that new king, Egbert,
yeah.
Yeah, he is more aware of how they fight, and just what they might be after, how determined they are. Their ways. He knows a lot about them. He's been getting ready for a while now, so I'm expecting his attempt at retaliation to be better than what the other king did. It's dangerous for our guys. Like, as much as I don't like to see them kill innocent people, I still don't want Ragnar to die or the priest to die. Like, I don't want our guys to die, but I'm still not okay with them just torturing people like that for the fun of it.
Well, is the price of war, can I say it like that?
Well, yeah, just like in the episode I was saying that Christians did the same with other people from other religions. Like,
every single group of people nowadays in history, when you're in war and battle, you're gonna have people do shitty stuff and not much honorable stuff. No matter what religion or what country you're from.
Yeah, when it's war, you cannot really be merciful all the time, because if you let them live, they're gonna stab you in the back. It's war, I agree. But
I tend to believe too that when you're in battle, you get this adrenaline rush and that idea that you can do whatever you want because you got this powerful rush inside of yourself.
And
so maybe
other thing too with the adrenaline, sometimes you're gonna react out of reflexes, like the priest did with the other priest.
You're gonna learn his name someday.
I just can't pronounce it.
Say it 3 times.
I can do it. No, but he saw him react like he killed someone that was unarmed.
And he was only trying to preserve the scripts.
Yeah, and someone that was just like him back then. And you saw how it affected him, because there's a difference between killing the men that attack you to defend their lands, because it's still a fight. And and killing, children and women that don't fight. Like Ragnar let that kid live, which I really love. But the other guys, if they had found the kid, they probably would have killed her.
Him. I don't know if it was a boy or
I think it was a girl, but I don't know. It could have been a boy too. But still, the kid would have died if someone else had found him or her.
Or maybe worse.
So, well, maybe not worse. It's still a kid.
Don't know. Could be taken.
Oh yeah, there are terrible stories about this, but maybe these guys have more honor than that. Please.
Nobody got honor. Nobody.
Well, I mean, remember in season 1, like one of the guys, what's his name? Canute tried to. Well, he was raping one of the women on the camp, and Lagertha took it really bad, and she.
Yeah, but I thought that since she's a woman, she took this maybe more at her, because that could be her. Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe that was their ways. I don't know enough to know how they would have reacted to this. But a kid.
Okay.
Anyway, still, I love that Ragnar let her live by hiding her. That's the difference between killing someone because you are attacking. This is war, and you need to defend yourself. Because if you don't kill that person is going to kill you. And just straight up killing innocent people that are not armed, that haven't done anything. Remember season 1 when they attacked the church, the second time they went there, you had Ragnar say, if you don't do anything, we're not going to harm you. So he's basically saying, if you don't attack us, then you're going to be okay. They killed the guys that tried to attack them when he got in the church, but the others, they were like, stay down and we won't touch you. And then you had Floki basically just kind of pushed them to react, like he was making them do stuff, and since they reacted, well then that's the right opportunity to kill them. So, and Rollo, same thing, like when they got to the land the second time, Ragnar was trying to make peace and be like, oh, I mean, maybe we could talk to your king, because we know what he wants. He wants the knowledge. He wants lands to farm. He wants a future for his people. He wants to. He's open to so many things, and then he wants to talk to them, and usually there's someone that's going to mess it up. Last time that was Rollo. This time that's the king. Because, yeah, Rollo did the same thing. He was antagonizing the guys, making them uneasy, and eventually when one of them made an attempt... and no, that was Floki, that killed the guy first.
Sure.
He kind of went and grabbed his cross, and when the guy reacted, he just straight up attacked him. But Rollo was antagonizing them, so...
Both of them.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. I think because you were talking about this last episode about how Floki just straight up hates the people that don't.
No, it's just that every time that Floki speaks about the gods, he got this fire in his eye, like I said, and every time that he saw something that is going against his own belief, he's like
pissed off
and angry. And when you speak about the priest and about everything that relates to the Christianity, he's always some kind of angry. So yeah,
he strongly believes in his gods and in his religion, and we saw how he reacts all the time when someone mentions something bad about the gods. When Rollo kind of made a mockery of his gods by becoming a Christian, even though that was just it was a stupid thing. It was not even serious. But he got really, really mad about this because you do not anger the gods. He believes in it so much that it's personal when you do something against his gods. So
it's like some kind of extremist in a way.
Well, yeah, kind of.
To think about it.
So by proxy, Athelstan being a Christian, even though now he's saying that he's not a Christian anymore, that he believes in...
he's not practicing the religion, but he respects it nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, he used to be one of these guys. So there's a difference between believing in that god and respecting others' religion. That's on, when they met with the other king and Ragnar put his knee to the ground, when they were baptizing Rollo, and everyone went to their knees, and he's mocking them. He finds it funny that they would believe in something he doesn't believe in.
He recognized it was something important, so he respects that.
Yeah, he does. He makes attempts at least respecting the fact that they truly believe in something different. He doesn't believe in it, and he thinks it's funny, but he's really interested in learning their stories and learning their what their faith is about, and he respects it a lot more. Whereas Floki keeps trying to make fun of it, keeps pushing the priest down. You know, you were saying that he was sending looks of anger and he had lack of trust when it came to the priest last episode. But last episode I didn't see it. But this episode, though, they really put it on the foreground. Just him seeing him interact, because there's a difference with just fighting back with soldiers and attacking a church when he used to be a priest. So he killed someone that used to be just like him. No, someone that is just like he used to be. Sorry, and you saw how he reacted. He was affected by this, not because he thought he could not have done it or something, because he knew he had to defend himself, and that's how he reacted. And he does. I don't think he feels bad about being on their side anymore. It's just that killing people that are not fighting back, killing people that are innocent or just wants to protect their work, that's something else. Or just straight up torturing someone that is not a soldier, just someone that truly believes in his faith and wants to stand strong and defend it, that gets to him. So I was on Athelstan's side in this, and to see Floki just mocking him, and you just know he made a show of torturing that guy just because Athelstan was there, and he was listening to the guy, and it's sad because Athelstan is trying so much to be on their side and to just embrace their culture and their beliefs and stuff, and Floki just is not giving him a chance. And what he did, I don't support it.
Sometimes you're gonna have people who, even though you're trying so hard to accommodate yourself to live a certain way through a certain type of people, you got some of them that will never accept you because you're not. You weren't born there. Yeah. You're different. You believe in something different.
The last time his faith
different even.
The last time his faith was questioned, we learned the harsh way that he did not believe in their gods, and he had still faith in his own god because he kept a cross when he was supposed to be a sacrifice. So I I understand why Floki does not believe the priest when he's saying, I'm no longer a Christian.
I'm kind of glad though that he's still well, because if not he would have been dead. But yeah.
But yeah, torturing that priest just for the fun of it. Well, it's not for the fun of it, but they're making him a martyr because he doesn't believe in their gods, and because in their mind he's spitting on their religion. So I understand both sides. It's just that in this case, I feel like that was way too much to torture the guy like this. I think it was mercy killing that Athelstan did, and I agree with him. Give him a quick death at least. It's one thing to not approve of their religion. It's another thing to lack respect when you face them and to make them suffer because they were born in the same country and they don't believe in what you believe in. It's something I don't support. So with that, I'm with Ragnar and the priest.
Right.
It's so cool to see Ragnar be surprised by bread and seeds and stuff. When people are freaking out over the treasure, he's not even touching the treasure.
But it's true that at the in season 1 they told us that there weren't that many lands that you could farm in Scandinavia.
And that's another reason why they were fighting the king and the other earl. Because the other earl was entitled to a land that was rich for farming. Yeah. So they are fighting each other for land.
To see a country where everywhere that you're going, you got lands of
crops and stuff.
Yeah. It's just amazing because yes, the
riches
is not in gold. It's just if you're able to feed your own country, you're rich technically, because not so many places you can do that.
We get to see more and more what Ragnar wants when he goes west, and I think it's so sad and unfortunate that he brings people that keep messing up his plans. Now he's gonna come back. Well, I mean, he needs to end this fight with the other king, the King Egbert. Yeah.
What about Lagertha and BJORN?
I'm so happy to see them again, but I don't like that she's letting the other guy beat her up like this.
She's gonna kill him sometime if he continues to hit her like that.
She found herself another earl, that's one thing. Like, she's still in a good position.
I think that she only married him to protect our son.
I think too.
To give him a good position.
But Bjorn, I mean, being the son of Ragnar, and he gets bullied with this every time. Like, you saw how everyone was laughing when they were saying, ha ha ha, you're the son of
But
Ragnar.
why would they laugh at him? His father said
he's another earl.
West.
He's another earl. Ugh! So his stepdad is an earl who probably wants the fame too. Like, he wants to be recognized as a strong guy. So to be the stepfather of Bjorn, the son of Ragnar, I think it's funny. Like, he's not about to be like, oh my gosh, your dad's Ragnar. Oh my god, I love this guy.
And to be the stepfather of the son of Ragnar, I have his own kids.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, he probably wants to be seen as stronger than Ragnar for his own fame and his own pride. So for him to be married to Ragnar's ex-wife and to have his son as his stepson, it's a huge victory.
A gold opportunity.
Yeah, but it's almost like he wants to destroy Bjorn's respect for his dad, which is something it's not going to happen, not now at least. And I love that Lagertha is not trying to push him to stop thinking about his dad. She's like, you're the son of Ragnar. You should be proud of this. You should not forget your dad. That's part of who you are. And he's like, you too, Mom. You used to be his wife. You should not let him treat you like this. You used to be the wife of Ragnar. He's a huge earl, so everyone knows him. He's got a huge reputation. So you should live off that reputation too.
Oh my god.
I kind of want him to maybe try to reach out to his dad and be like, okay, you know
Mom,
what?
if I'm happy, help her, please.
Although that would be like, he would be losing his own pride and his own respect. That would be stepping over his pride, totally. But
I'm not against his idea to go in the woods and live on his own.
She's totally for this.
But it's a good way for him to, like I said, discover himself.
Well, I think for Lagertha right now, keeping him around means he's gonna be bullied and put down, and he's not gonna have opportunities in life at all. So for him to go away and just be his own man, that's his chance to prove he's capable of being his own person, not just the son of Ragnar. Just being able to be Bjorn and prove that I'm capable of surviving. He wants to prove himself. He wants to become a man, and she's all for that, but the other guy he likes to keep them around. Like, I don't know what his plans are. I don't know if he eventually...
They're like trophies for him.
Yeah, trophies, exactly. But I'm happy that they're there. I'm happy that they're back. He looks beautiful. I love the acting is good though, because I swear the first time I saw him talk to Lagertha, I was like, holy shit, I see the little guy in him. I see the little kid. That's amazing. And I mean, I knew the actor from Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, yeah.
I was not blown away by his performance in Hunger Games, but I'm happy that in this at least it works. So that's cool. And Lagertha still looks like a queen. She looks like a freaking queen. She's an earl's wife still, but she looks regal. So that's nice.
Alright.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Yeah, so if you want to watch now, you click and you subscribe, or you wait for the next one to go out on YouTube.
Yes.
Alright, see you then, guys.
Bye.